Hi everyone, it is Romy here, coming to you today with a missing person. Well, the map dowsing side of the missing person anyway. Normally it's missing animals. Today I have been asked to see if I can help locate a lady that's been missing since last year. Now, map dowsing is something that I'm really working on, many different ways of doing it, and I'm just about, I think I'm getting clearer on refining my way. So I wanted to share that with you today. What I have is a map of a location that I've kind of drilled down on. And we start big and we just keep drilling it down. The other thing that I have is a yes, no. I've got a blade, which is a ruler, funnily enough, and I have a pendulum, which is going to help me find a location. So I'm going to tip this camera down so you can see my desk, which is probably far better looking than me, so you can see what I'm doing. Alright, what I'm going to do to start with is turn this map over. I want as little input as I can get, and I'm just going to tape that to my desk because I don't want it to move. Okay, so what I'm going to do is with my blade here, and moving slowly, moving slowly for me is just an issue in general. So I'm trying to learn slow and steady wins the race. What I'm going to do is I'm going to slide this blade across this way and then down this way and try and get a cross point. With my over here, which you can't see, that was the yes and the no. All I'm really interested in is the yes on this, because when this pendulum swings onto the left side of the yes, it's not quite here, and then we hit the yes and it should go straight up. If I've gone too far, it'll come across a little bit to the right, then I can go back. So that's what's happening on this side of the table. I'm asking for when the blade hits the target, the location of the target, to show me a straight up and down yes. So I'm just going to move really slowly. Now I'm not watching this ruler over here. I'm watching this pendulum as it comes into the yes swing. I'm also feeling intuitively when to stop, which is about here. So we rule a line and then we come down from the top and do exactly the same thing. So again, I'm just going to move really slowly. I'm going to go roughly in here. Okay, so that cross point there would be unreal if that's where I could just say, hey, go there and you'll find her. So I'm just turning this map over. It doesn't matter whether it's upside down or inside out. The more opposite to what your brain thinks, the better, because my brain gets far too involved in trying to figure the answers out. So, all right, so we're just going to very slowly, again, all right. So when we turn this over, what I'm trying to see is how close. Basically, I'm just going to tip this up a little bit. Basically what I've done is I've just done this twice. I've done it on the back because I can't see the map, so there's no input. Then I've turned it over and I've done it on the map side. So if I just try, and I'm just going to do a circle around here, and I'm just going to indent it a little bit. so I can see through, and just see how close that is. To where I'm at. So all right. I would love for me to be able to get a GPS coordinate on this, but we're not there yet. All right, so that one there is what I did on the back, and then this one here is where I've come up on the front. So as you can see, it's very close. It's in the area. And what I'll do now is I will go back on to Google Earth, and I'll try and get those. It looks like there's dirt roads or streets or something in there. So I'm going to try and get those street names. So that is map dowsing, everyone. It's fun. I love this stuff. It's something that you can play with yourself. You know, if your animal's gone missing, the problem with animals is if they're alive and they're on the move, or a person, same. If they're on the move, you're going to get where they are now. And you want no distractions. You don't want to have your brain going, well, I think that's not right, so I'm going to make that pendulum swing in a particular area because that's where I think it is. So you can really get led up the garden path. And this is where I am trying to find my neutral, where I have no bias. I have no information. And if the person is moving, the same thing. It's really difficult because you're going to get where they are now, but if they drive somewhere and they've gone tomorrow, then this will be all irrelevant. Or if the dog or cat or horse or whatever is somewhere else, then that's a bit tricky. Anyway, I'll keep you posted. Keep practicing. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Okay, thanks everyone for listening. See ya.